Yesterday, we brought you a story that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani's father met with Avram Glazer at the Mayfair, or in Mayfair in London, and we were all anticipative of what the result is going to be out of that meeting. And finally, as today came to an end, we found why these two met. Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has made a late £5.5 million bid to the Rain Group in America that was handed the authority to really oversee the takeover of Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel, and in this video we are only going to talk about the takeover. I'm going to really bring you the tweets that Mike Keegan has broken for Fabrizio Romano, Simon Stone, and very many others as far as this story is concerned. Rock and David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see to it that we hit 13,000 subscribers onto this channel. Now let's start it off with the following. Now, Mike Keegan broke the story that the Qatari billionaire who wants to buy Manchester United has made an extraordinary 11th hour take it or leave it offer for the club. He has submitted a final improved bid in an attempt to see off competition from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and conclude a deal for total ownership. That's Mike Keegan, who confirmed us that the bid had been put in by the Qataris. And this came into the news, I think, last week, as stories were being created on social media that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has found himself in a position of being a preferred bidder for the Glazers to become the new owner of Manchester United. And we got stories that the Qataris are really planning a leave it or take it bid that they've gone ahead to submit. This one is a 5.5 bid submitted by the Qataris, and it involves the following, as Mike Keegan continues to really explain to us that Sheikh Jassim's new offer from Manchester United is believed to be significantly improved on his first, although it's still thought to value United at a lower price than Sir Jim Ratcliffe. However, Sheikh Jassim's bid is for total control, with the fee to be paid now. That is Sheikh Jassim Al Thani. It's not like Sir Jim Ratcliffe presenting a $6 billion deal when he's not going to pay off the money immediately. He wants to first buy 51%, then he'll look for money and buy out the remaining Glazers further in the coming time. Then even the New York Stock Exchange, where New York Stock Exchange owns 31% of the United is price. That is it. So I see to it that it's where we want it now, and I think the Glazers are nearing their full amount of money they want. They want 6 billion, and when you look at what Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has gone ahead to do, I think the Glazers have stretched him to an extent that he needs to go ahead and really put in that money, because it was going to be a very huge shame that the Qataris, whom we know that are really having a lot of money, are not going to go on and really meet the realistic evaluation of the Glazers. And however much it's said is being described as a leave it or take it, I don't think it's the end. We can go until June. To me, that's what I think, because the Glazers and the Rain Group are really seniors at playing this game, and this game is being played to frustrate Sheikh Jassim Al Thani and the Qataris to take over this club. You know, I understand there have been stories going all over social media, others doing videos that we are afraid the Qataris might go on and buy Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, all those teams are not in the galaxy of Manchester United. You know, I think the teams that Qataris can buy and obviously gain what they can gain from Manchester United, I think Arsenal can, because it's really having a very huge fan base all over the world, Real Madrid and Barcelona. But for any information, Arsenal is not for sale, Barcelona is not for sale, Real Madrid is not for sale. So that puts Sheikh Jassim Al Thani in a very difficult situation that he needs to dance to the tunes of the Glazers. And I'm one of those people who have always come out and really called in for Sheikh Jassim Al Thani to pay 6 billion to these people, because this is a lucrative business. Manchester United has always told you that we can raise a lot of money if at all things are done the right way. If Sheikh Jassim Al Thani comes in through, builds a new stadium that can really give us 100,000, that can capacitate 100,000 fans of United, then we will have a sponsorship deal that can see us get close to 200 million pounds per year or per season. Then the likes of Adidas will increase their money. Get collection will increase because the team will be backed. Facilities are going to improve. Ten Hag will be winning these trophies. Trust me, he will be winning trophies for Manchester United if at all money is injected in. Even if he injects 5 more billion pounds in the club of Manchester United, that will be close to 11 billion pounds. I think in a space of just 5 years, he will be harvesting his profits back. That is one of the things that people are not looking at. What I'm all about is to see these Glazers getting out. If there is a chance for Sheikh Jassim Al Thani to offer 6 billion pounds, let him do the needful. It's 5.5, 0.5 billion is left. I would love to see him put up that amount of money to 6 billion and we get the Glazers out. The main important thing is getting the Glazers out. These Glazers are stubborn. You've seen them, that even when Sheikh Jassim Al Thani made the last bid he made, I think it was on the 28th of April that he submitted in, also had those words, final bid, take it or leave it. Now, were the Glazers bothered? They are not even moved. They were not moved. They were not moved, not even for an inch. And he's back again, making a bid of 5.5. So I think it's high time he made it 6 billion pounds. They have the money because I've seen that their consortium has close to 2.4 trillion pounds. So let them get 6 billion pounds, pay that amount of money, and let's see these Glazers march out, because that's the only thing that's going to see these Glazers out of this club. That's it. So I think he has a very good plan altogether, but let's first see the Glazers out, because if they are still in, then we are really into a very, very, very bad day. Then Mike Higan, Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, the offer would instantly clear Man United's date, which at the last count has around 536 million pounds. The offer also contains the promise of significant investment in both the playing squad and the upgrade all rebuild of Old Trafford. Now, obviously, no doubt about Sheikh Jassim Al Thani and the Qataris having the best offer for Manchester United, but for this offer to count, they need to first buy out the Glazers. And how we buy out the Glazers? By making sure you come out here and obviously meet the 6 billion pound valuation the Glazers really want. I'm going to be shocked if at all the Glazers are going to accept. I know they are going to push him. They are going to push him to the next level until he raises 6 billion pounds. And this is what worries me, that when is Ten Hag going to know who is the owner of the club? The more this lags on, the more we miss out on our targets that Eric Ten Hag has been talking to and the scouts of Manchester United and the negotiating team of Manchester United, because Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has the money. He cannot use that money if at all he has not been given ownership at Manchester United. And for him, he doesn't want anything like 60%, 40%. He really turned that down when the Glazers approached him last year in September when they wanted an investment. That's it. So he's 100% willing to come out and take a full purchase of Manchester United. That's Sheikh Jassim Al Thani. He doesn't want to buy half of the club or what he wants to buy out the Glazers and the New York Stock Exchange totally, because the Glazers own 69% shares of the club and 31% shares of the clubs of Manchester United were sold to the New York Stock Exchange in America. So that's what Sheikh Jassim Al Thani is all about, and that is why we should call in for him to raise that amount of money, because these Glazers don't care. They don't care. And I know Avram Glazer is there smiling because he knows exactly what kind of game they're playing and what the results are really gonna be into their huge thoughts. Then the Times came in through later and told us the following, that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani's new offer for Man United still falls short of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's valuation, which could be close to 6 billion if he buys the whole club in the next 2 or 4 years. Now, the plan of Sir Jim Ratcliffe is 6 billion pounds. Now, that of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani is short by 0.5 billion pounds. Now, when you look at all those stories being put out, this is why I come out and say the only thing that can see us get the Glazers out is Sheikh Jassim Al Thani making a top up to 6 billion pounds. We appreciate his bid that has gone ahead to put in, but can we see ourselves really make it 6 billion pounds? Because when it's 6 billion pounds, I think the Glazers will obviously tell Sir Jim Ratcliffe, can you get us hard cash? Because Qataris are bringing in liquid cash. Can you get us liquid cash? He won't afford, because his plan is to buy out all these Glazers in the next 3 to 4 years. Yet Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, he wants them out immediately. That's it. So the Times continued and said that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani's offer is to buy 100% of Manchester United at a price closer to 5 billion. Sources insist that the new offer represents a significant increase over the initial offer. That is the Times. Then Simon Stone, United correspondent for BBC, told us that a fresh bid has been submitted by Sheikh Jassim Al Thani for Manchester United for 100% of the club and will clear the debt with additional funds to spend on the club. That is Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, and that is Simon Stone coming in from Manchester United. Then he continued and said it had been felt an announcement could come this week, given the transfer window opens in less than a month, which would give manager Erik ten Hag some clarity over his summer budget. However, there is no guarantee this will happen. So you are seeing what is really happening at Manchester United. You know, as the bids are still coming in through, the Glazers aren't bothered with the club. All what they mind about is all about money. And I think one of the things that is really putting them into that comfort zone is simple, that last summer, we made our first signing. That was Tyrell Malacia. I think in the first week of July. That's it. You know, in the first week of July, that's when United made their first signing. So I think they can take their time and they can use the entirety of May, and then business can be done in July. That is bad, because I've read a story of Fabrizio Romano on Declan Rice. Arsenal are preparing a bid for Declan Rice. They just want to see the fate of West Ham, whether they're going to play in the finale of the UEFA Conference League, and then when it's done, they'll come out and obviously pay out that amount of money or make that bid to West Ham. Teams like Real Madrid are already planning to make their first bid for Jude Bellingham. You understand? Then Liverpool have presented their proposal to McAllister. You know, players that would have gone ahead to gate early enough. Looks like the Glazers might delay this process because the budget is one of those things that Erik ten Hag is not well conversant of right now. But I think this bid that's going to go in should speed up the process and obviously see that at least by the time this month comes to an end, we know who the real owner of Manchester United is. And lastly, it has been Fabrizio Romano who has gone ahead to put out a tweet that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has now made another increased bid. As always, it's for 100% of Manchester United club, which will clear all debt and includes a separate fund directed solely at the club and community. Sources guarantee this is significant increase over the initial proposal. Now, let's wait and see what tomorrow is going to bring, because we expect lots of things to come in through and obviously be told to us from different sources. So guys, your thoughts onto the new 5.5 bid submitted by Sheikh Jassim Al Thani are welcome in the comment section below. Do you think this will move the Glazers and obviously hand over the club to Sheikh Jassim Al Thani? I leave it over to you, and good morning, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out for now.